I'm recording.
Okay.
Oh, video recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got a couple of questions for you. Welcome to Savannah, first of all.
Thank you.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, you were talking about the last time you were here in Savannah, it smelled.
I know I shouldn't have said that.
No, the reason it
the
doesn't.
word stunk comes to mind.
The reason it doesn't anymore is that the Olympics came in '96, and they had to clean up a lot of the paper mills, and that's why it smells so nice now.
It does.
Yes.
Where are the paper mills? Have they gone?
Oh no, we work near there.
They put on the new scrubbers and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay, they
To clean it all up. Clean it all up.
I'm very happy to hear that. It is, and also, an enormous amount of money and attention and time has been put into preserving and renovating some of these extraordinarily beautiful homes. So, I mean, it's so different from when I was last.
Oh, it is. And it smells better, too.
And it smells great.
Since we're starting the new season, I had to ask you about Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
You were on season 5?
I think.
Five?
Yes. That was when they were still dancing. They're doing acrobatics and
Yes, they
all
are.
kinds of strange stuff now. I'm glad I was in the dancing part.
Give us a little background in what the experience was like since they've just started the new season.
Well, I don't know what it's like now, but when I did it, it was very intense. First of all, you were not allowed to have been a dancer or dance or done any ballroom. You weren't allowed to. Every single waking moment that you were rehearsing was taped, and they were always looking for an angle on it. And I didn't quite get that. I actually thought it was a real competition, that all I had to do was to dance well. I didn't realize there was this whole media thing you were supposed to do about it. But the good news was that it was my mother's favorite show ever, and the only reason I did it then was that she was dying, and her last wish was that I did it. So I created a single necklace of the open heart just for myself to wear, and wore it when I did Dancing with the Stars. Didn't tell anyone about it. And the next thing I knew, while I was doing it, the people from K Jewelers found me and just said, "What's that? And can we do something?" So the whole Open Hearts thing happened because of Dancing with the Stars. So I know a lot of people go on it to try and promote something. I didn't. I was just doing it, but that's what came out of it.
Very interesting.
I helped you create something to promote.
It helped me create the Open Hearts Foundation, the Open Hearts philosophy, and and it's become huge because of that. Yeah.
During your speech today, you mentioned the fact that your doctor put you on a restricted diet, and then where did you eat?
Yeah, Mrs. Wilkes.
Mrs. Wilkes.
Yes, I love that restrictive diet. You can't even walk in the door without having some serious carbohydrates.
Lots of good food, though.
You can inhale it and get fat probably. It was really delicious, absolutely delicious. And I tried everything. I tried every single thing, just little tiny bits of everything. But little tiny bits of 24 dishes literally fills a plate.
I did want to ask you, since you brought her name up, Olivia Newton John. She was in Savannah about 8 or 10 years ago to play with the symphony. She's a wonderful person, and I know that you've talked about the fact that she's got cancer again. Are you in touch with her? I am. I'm in touch with her all the time. And the only reason I mentioned her because she was public about it the other day. Right. So otherwise I would not have talked about it. But absolutely. In fact, when her back was hurting really, really badly and she was performing, we were talking about bad backs because I've had a bad back in my time and had some surgery. And we share a lot. We talk about a lot of things, and we talk about being parents, being, performing, and I was very close to her sister who passed away. So yeah, we're very good friends. Okay. Well, thank you very much. You have everything.
Will you please explain to them what Crepe Away is?
Crepe Erase.
Crepe Erase.
So
my bad.
Crepe Erase is a product on an infomercial, but you can also buy it now, I think, on Amazon and various stores, Out or whatever. And it's a system where you scrub your skin with one thing and dry completely, and it takes all the dead skin cells off. And then you put this cream on, which is not like a regular body cream. It goes deep into your skin and plumps it up. And women who get a little older start getting a little kind of wrinkly skin, and this plumps it up and gets rid of the wrinkles.
I've seen you on the infomercials, but my eyes have started drooping, and you're very convincing. But I thought, I'm not sure, so you sold me.
Yep. No, I use it. Everyone around me uses it. Even Joe Lando uses it. We don't sell it to men, but he doesn't care. He says, "I love this stuff. I want more," so he takes it. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jen, you do so many things, and the things you do off screen, I think, are just as important, and I think more important than you mentioned the great things that you do here. And the difference that you make along those lines, when people see you, I think they seem to think of celebrities as always being successful. You started off with no struggles. You don't have any physical ailments. You're a star. And when you open up to people like that, they understand, it encourages them.
I think so. I've always felt that, my kids asked me a while ago, they said, Mom, what's the most important thing in life? And I said, be authentic. I said, if you're telling the truth and you're living the truth and you're walking the walk rather than talking the talk, I said that, you can, people may not like your opinion or whatever it is you're doing, but at least it's honest, it's you, and it comes from your experience of life. And I feel, sharing the fact that I deal with heart disease, or that I have friends with breast cancer, or that I lost all my money when an accountant decided to invest it all and have me sign all these documents. Women are crazy. I'm particularly crazy. I trust too much, and so I only have myself to blame. If I bothered to do my own accounting, it wouldn't have happened, would it? If I'd read all those pieces of paper.
Well, you talk about how difficult it is for women to get older roles.
Yes.
But I think that's changing a lot too, because we see a lot of older women, and they do wonderful roles.
Right. And I think, one of the reasons I still work a lot is because I haven't tried to make myself, with plastic surgery, look like a younger woman. I accept who I am, and I can play younger and older. So, but it is hard because most advertisers are trying to get the millennials, and I think they're a little confused because I have millennials in my home, and some of them are still living off of me. I am paying the bill for some of them, not all, but so it's the baby boomers that should be marketed to.
Right.